Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be opening up a Marnie Champions Path Premium Collection box. This box is brand new. I did purchase it as a pre-order from GameStop for $49.99. Inside this box, you get 8 Champions Path booster packs, a playmat featuring Marnie, 2 Pokemon V cards in Morpeko and Grimmsnarl, 2 Pokemon pins, and then an online TCG code card. I am very excited to get this box opened up. Of course, the 2 Charizard cards in this set, very, very valuable. And as Charizard is my favorite Pokemon, definitely hoping to pull one from these 8 packs. So I'll get this box all opened up, show everything on the inside, and then rip open those booster packs. And thanks everyone for watching this video. If you have not already, make sure and subscribe to my channel. Leave a like, of course, if you think this video deserves it. Had to wait a little bit longer than I wanted to get this box from GameStop. I pre-ordered it a couple of months ago, but it took a week longer than it should have to get the box in the mail, but that's alright, especially like I mentioned in my Kanto Power Collection video. My local Walmart went from a 20-foot display down to a 4-foot display for cards in general, so the number of Pokemon cards there are very limited. So, take everything out here. Boy, oh boy, they're taped down. That's a little bit different. Haven't seen that before. Hopefully that doesn't mean that the packs have been messed with or anything. Let's see. Go like that. Hopefully I didn't take out the camera. Hopefully I just hit the outside of it. Otherwise I'd have to buy a new camera, that's for sure. That would not be good. I'm using a Panasonic 4K camera, and that was around $800 at the time. So bear with me here. I'll see if I can unravel this playmat. Put it right on top of the Charizard one, although I have Charizard out because it is a good luck charm for me. Usually my wife has better luck, however, than me. Pretty cool looking playmat. Wow. Very vivid colors. And let's see if I can fix that there. There you go. You can see the whole playmat. And very bright Grimmsnarl and Morpeko on there with Marnie. And normally these playmats do have some value to them. So I will leave this on the table. Now you can see it is smaller than the Charizard one that I have that I did get from the Pokemon Center online. Alright, so I'll show the other items now and then get to opening the booster packs. Both of these would be Black Star promo cards, the Morpeko SWSH056 and then Grimmsnarl SWSH057. Do like the artwork on Grimmsnarl quite well. The mat actually darkens up this video a little bit, which isn't the greatest, but that's okay, just for a different look. I'll have that playmat for the rest of this video. Good luck to whoever does get that code. Here are the 2 Pokemon pins. I really liked the Mega Pokemon pins back when, what was it, Flashfire was new? Is that the XY series of sets? Mega Lucario was one of my favorites back then. So 8 booster packs of Champions Path. Like I said, 2 packs have tape on them, so they didn't move in the box. Alright, Champions Path is a special expansion. I will head over to the price guide on TCG Player. As you can see, the 2 Charizard cards, Charizard VMAX Rainbow Rare, and then the shiny Charizard V. Both worth almost $500, $477 and $488 respectively. After that, this set really isn't that good. It drops way down to $19.29 for the Gardevoir VMAX Rainbow Rare, which actually I have pulled from a pack. Now, Champions Path, a special expansion, like I mentioned, official release date September 25th, 2020. The only way to get packs like this is to buy boxes like the Marnie one that I'm opening in this video. Alrighty, so Alcremie VMAX on the first pack. Alcremie VMAX is a competitive card. It accelerates energy into play. Now, a co-worker of mine who normally collects sports cards, he bought one of these Marnie collection boxes from GameStop as well. I have not heard from him yet to see what he pulled out. Alrighty, so the first pack in this box starts with Hatena, Nickit, Inkay, Roly-Coly, Sizzlipede, Lightning type Energy, Turffield Stadium, a very good stadium card for grass type Pokemon, Victini, Hattrem, Reverse Holo of a full heal. This is only a common, surprisingly. Rare in the pack. Ooh, it's going too quick. It would be an Altaria. And you do get rare holos in each and every pack, so only one version of the code card, which is good for videos like this, where even if I show the code card, it won't give away what's in that final spot. As you can see, I'm pretty excited to open up these packs. Ripped off that Altaria at the end of the pack. Of course, this is Champions Pass, so I'm certainly betting that I'll get Machamp as a rare holo in at least one pack. Normally I set the rare cards down just to hide it, but I'll try my best to hide that rare card at the back. Speaking of Machamp, Machop starts this one. Ekans, Swablu, Inkay, Kakuna, Fighting type Energy, Hop, Hattrem, Sonia, Reverse Holo of a Hatena, a common. Rare in this one would be a Centiskorch. Now, the two most recent special expansions in Hidden Fates and Champions Path, I definitely like Hidden Fates more, just because there are more valuable cards in the set. I guess more cards that are worth money, as opposed to Champions Path. But as a collector, I love the Shiny Vault subset. That set that is including all shiny Pokemon or special alternate art trainer cards, stadium cards, etc. From these packs, would like to get one or two good pulls. Haven't had much so far, and Champions Path overall really hasn't been very good to me, unfortunately. Vulpix starts this pack. Rockruff, Purloin, Galarian Lanoon, Sizzlipede, Fire type Energy, Malamar, Great Ball, a good way to get Pokemon into your hand, Milo, Bead would be the Reverse Holo and uncommon. Rare in the pack would be a Dreadnought VMAX. So it's just stating that the pulls have not been very good so far. Dreadnought VMAX, this is one of 3 VMAX Pokemon in the set. The other 2 would be Gardevoir and Alcremie. But a good pull here, one that I don't get that often. I'll set that back there and hopefully have lots more cards to summarize at the end of this opening. Speaking of the Gardevoir VMAX, it's on the cover artwork design of this pack. There are 11 different Pokemon V in the 80 card set, and I have not pulled many of them. Alrighty, so this pack starts with Kakuna, Trubbish, Hatena, Inkay, Weedle, Psychic type Energy, Victini, Sonia, Kaboo, Reverse Holo of a Rockruff, just a common. Rare here would be a Graplock V. I should complain more often because that's back-to-back packs with an ultra rare in that final spot. Graplock V, 210 for the HP and then 2 attacks on it. Moonsault Press can do up to 220 damage. Set that one aside. So there would be the 2 pulls that I was hoping for from the 8 packs. Normally I would think a box like this at $5 per pack would be $40, but I think the Playmat adds about $10 to the price. It is a cool looking Playmat. I personally like the Shining Legends one with all of these shiny Pokemon on it. Alright, so this pack starts with Vulpix, Machop, no Machamp so far, Roly-Coly, Carvanha, Potion, Fighting type Energy, Rotom Phone, Turffield Stadium, Bead, Reverse Holo of a Galarian Obstagoon, a rare, and the final card would be another Altaria. And I didn't mention it the first time I pulled the Altaria out, but this card's ability, very good. Miraculous Charm. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V and Pokemon GX. So similar to what Decidueye can do, but Altaria is a little bit better in that it can take any energy type to attack, and it is a stage 1 as opposed to stage 2. So 3 packs left to go. I'll save the Alcremie one until the end. Hoping for that Charizard. I have not pulled one. My friend Papa Blastoise, Justin, he bought 12 Elite Trainer boxes from our local Walmart, and in the first Elite Trainer box of Champions Path, he pulled out the Charizard VMAX Rainbow Rare. Third to last pack starts with a full heal, Scraggy, Purloin, Machop, Nickit, Fire-type Energy, Milo, Great Ball, Absol, Reverse Hollow of a Lycanroc. Here's another rare. And the final card would be an Incineroar. For an instant, I thought Fire-type must be Charizard, but a very cool-looking Fire-type Pokemon V in Incineroar. So very happy with the pulls so far. 2 more packs left to open up. And again, I'll summarize all my pulls at the end, as well as look at prices for some of these cards. All so far worth less than $20. Another Gardevoir VMAX pack. I personally would like the Shiny Charizard V more than the Charizard VMAX Rainbow Rare. They're also coming out in Japan so far in Shiny Star V. That set, there is the Shiny Charizard VMAX. Some are thinking that card will be in English next year for the special expansion. This pack, second to last, starts with Roly-Poly, Carvanha, Potion, Rockruff, Weedle, Darkness-type Energy, Arbok, Hop, Rotom Phone, Reverse Hollow of a Lycanroc. That makes 2 rare Reverse Hollows of Lycanroc. Final card would be a Zygarde. So last pack in this Marnie Premium Collection box. And I also did pre-order the Hatterene box. That was shipped in another order, but I will get that Champions Path product opened up fairly soon on my channel. I actually did pre-order 2 more Elite Trainer boxes from the Pokemon Center website. It isn't really a pre-order, but the second wave of the Elite Trainer boxes won't be sent out until late November. So more than likely the hunt for Charizard will continue, but not bad pulls from this box. Plus I get the pretty cool looking playmat. Purloin starts the final pack. Kakuna, Trubbish, Hatenna, Inkay, Leafy Energy or a Grass type Energy, Hatchrim, Rotom Phone, Turffield Stadium, Reverse Hollow of a Pokeball, a common, and the final card looks to be a Scrafty. So good news on this box overall. No Machamp, but I did have solid pulls. So very happy with it. I can summarize my pulls now and then show some of the prices. But Vivid Voltage will be officially released, I believe, November 13th, so I will be doing lots of Vivid Voltage openings in the near future. I already did a pre-release that happened this past weekend, so yes, Friday the 13th will be the official release date of Vivid Voltage. So I'll be doing plenty of openings of that set. So 6 cards to summarize, 3 rare reverse hollows, 2 Pokemon V, and then a VMAX. So 3 rare reverse hollow Lycanroc, another Lycanroc, Galarian Obstagoon. The 2 Pokemon V would be Graplocked and Incineroar. And then probably the best pull of the opening would be the Dreadnought VMAX. So I can show those 6 cards and then jump over to the TCG Player price guide. So there's a look at the cards. Very cool looking playmat from above. Okay, so back to the price guide. And let's see here. Dreadnought VMAX would be worth $11.03. If it was the Rainbow Rare, so the one that I pulled, a big $3.92. And then, of course, the 2 Pokemon V worth less than $2 each. Incineroar, $1.65. And then Graplock, $1.27. So if you ask why I don't just have crazy reactions for pulling a Pokemon V, that would be the reason. They just aren't worth that much. But if I ever pull one of the 2 Charizard cards from this set, I would certainly lose it. I think when my wife pulled the Charizard VMAX from Darkness Ablaze, I was so emotional that she pulled it. I still have not pulled one from a pack. Alright, so before you go, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Leave a like if you think this video deserves it. And then if you would like to support my channel even more, please consider donating via the live chat during these premieres and live streams, or becoming a patron of mine on Patreon. You can find a link to Patreon as well as a link to my book, Pokemon Cards, the Unofficial Ultimate Collector's Guide, in the description of this video. So that will conclude this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.